First thing you're going to do is take this piece out, and it's fairly straightforward. Just get yourself a set of these pry bars. They're plastic, just about $9 for them, and just pry off around it from here and then from the outside. You feel like you're breaking it, but trust me, it comes out super easy. Same idea with this piece. Just pry it off from under here, around here, around this area. And here comes the fun part, this connector. Let's see if I can do it with the camera. Basically press it down and then turn this tab to the side. Let me do it off camera real quick. Yep, and as you turn it down, out she comes. Can be a bit stubborn, but there you go. So then you just help yourself to open this up with this pry bar. It's gonna have around 6 clips all around, and you just go around here, you just pry it off, take it out. After you take it out, you're gonna see what you're gonna need to do, which is this here. This piece right here is what goes behind the switch and pushes on this right here and turns on the fog lights. If your car is from the US, you would only have one. So there's two things that we're gonna need to do, which is make one of these so we can push on the bottom switch, which are gonna be the rear fog light, and we're gonna need to take this switch out because this switch has a few tabs that need to be trimmed, so it will allow it to go in. See how this one is popped up? This one you can press it in. This piece right here is gonna be stuck in there real hard, so what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna get a flathead screwdriver and you're gonna have to pry it away from here. Even the plastic tool that I had was a pain in the ass, so you're gonna have to pry it, and then you have to pry it a lot because this thing has, you can see the thickness of the tab. It has to go out of the hole that length. So then you just pop it out. As you pop it out, what you want to get out is this. So taking that out is as easy as going in there, and let me see, do you see these tabs right here? There's these tabs. Let's see if I can show you better from the other side. Those tabs right there, there's two of them. Those you're gonna push back, and then you just push the button out. So when you have it here, the reason why this button does not actuate and press down like this one does, you can hear it moving, because it has these tabs right here. So I'm just gonna get a razor blade and chop them off. And this is the end result right here. Now we'll be able to go in and push in and out. Now this is where the tricky part comes. This piece right here is behind this button, which is the headlight, the front fog light one, and this pulls, and when you push it, it pushes these buttons right here down and it activates it. But you don't have that on this button, so you're gonna have to make something similar to this. I'll show you what I will come up with, or go to the junkyard and get one of these out of another headlight switch unit. As you can see right here, this is the original piece, and this is the piece that I created. Basically melting a bunch of plastic together and shaping it into something that works. I think it's easier if you just go to the junkyard and get this little guy right here. But as you can see, I'm gonna put this one in place. Right here. I'll put this one right here. It can be a bit tough because obviously it's not a perfect fit. Okay, so there it is. Then we go and get the board. Put everything on here. Let me do it off camera real quick. Alright, here we go. So this is the thing assembled. And this one actuates too now. It's not perfect, but I mean, better than nothing. And it's free, so. Alright, so putting it back together, you just plug it back in. And then when you're gonna put it on, maybe you're gonna have this thing on automatic mode. And you're gonna have issues, you're gonna be like, oh, it doesn't work. Your light has to be on, so make sure it is in this position or it's at night when the light is gonna be on, and then you're gonna press the button and you're gonna see it show up in the dash. This is the front fog lights, this is the rear fog lights, and I'll show you now them working. They're not very visible in daylight, but at night they really help when you're, especially when you're backing up and it's dark. They really help a lot. I kind of wanted to see what they look like at night, so here we go. Alright, so I wanted to give you guys a closer look, an extra look into what they look like when they're turned on in a pitch dark place, like for example my garage. So we're gonna put the key in. Or now with the lights on, I'm gonna show you what the lights look like. These are my stock light bars. Now fog lights on this is what they look like against the wall. Now we're gonna turn on the fogs down here. You can see them pop in the dash, and you can see the difference. I'm gonna do it with the camera pointing back. You can see it's very noticeable. I think they're actually even brighter than the front ones, as a matter of fact. So a quick rundown of the video. Basically, I wanted to apologize for the audio being so low, especially on the part where I opened the unit up and everything. I was at work, so I didn't want to be making a lot of noise, and first off, I'm not even supposed to be doing that. You already know. So regarding the light unit itself, what I did was basically, make my own piece. You can just go to the junkyard and get yourself one. That's the way that I would go if I were to do it next time. Or you can actually go and order a European unit, which comes with the little fog light sign in the bottom, which is basically plug and play and they will work. That is actually the correct way to do it. And there's no coating required for this. There's nothing. I think it's a pretty good mod to do on a weekend if you have nothing to do. And it actually helps because if you turn this on when it's raining, for example, it's going to be more visible to other people and other drivers. So it also helps for your safety, and it's gonna be better than having just, for example, your blinkers on, which you're not even supposed to have on when it's raining. So I hope some of you guys tackle it. It's a pretty good mod. It's free for the most part. So good luck with it.